Most people fail at buying a business for just one reason. They look at two listings, let's say on BizBuySell, and they're looking at it and they don't like what they see and they just quit like a loser. And they quit in other things too. Quitting is a mindset. You see, you may see people with no money get an ability to get $10 to $50 million worth of deals in just, let's say, 7 days. So in this video, I'll have you see one way to do that. Okay, so you're about to see like about 7 steps in a playbook. Maybe I give this to an entrepreneur I'm looking to fund. And this is how you could generate proprietary deal flow, which is off-market businesses you'll basically never find with a broker. So this isn't just willy-nilly stuff. This is what actual M&A looks like, leveraged buyouts look like in the trenches. So if you want to buy a business with little to no money out of your pocket and skip the overpriced garbage, trash on public listings, stay with me, okay? So let's start with the big fallacy, the big lie that you're sold, that the only way you're going to get a business is the one that is listed from a broker. The truth, the best deals never make it to the market. The seller is too private, too OG, and they're too smart to blast their books on BizBuySell so everyone can see, what's under the hood. They just sell it privately to someone who builds trust, shows up, and will ask, okay? Most beginners get stuck at that broker stage. They say, I'm looking to buy a business and get rich. The broker replies, okay, fill out this form, send me a $10,000 deposit, then he'll just send them a landscaping company in, Iowa, with a $70,000 of SDE and a $700,000 price tag. Bro, you don't need overpriced broker deals. What you need is something called proprietary deals, okay? You need that coming in where you literally control that pipeline. So let me just walk you through how I could help someone who's buying a business for the first point, okay? How to generate 10 to 50 million in off-market deals in just basically 1 week. So step one, you create a one-pager or a deck. Very simple. Before you make a single call, you need a one-pager, simple, direct, and organized. It should say who you are, what you're looking to acquire. So think industry, location, revenue, SDE range. Get clear with what you want. Not shy. Why a seller should trust you. And what happens next if they're interested to make a deal. So this isn't Shark Tank. It's your credibility, your believability to actually close a deal. Okay, step two, make a hit list. Use Google, use AI, use LinkedIn, and do the hard work. Search. Look for, landscaping companies in Phoenix, vet clinics in Tampa, logistics firms in Dallas. Your goal at this point is to build a list of just 50 to 100 businesses to hit up. So fit your main industry focus, look within 50 miles of you or where your partners are, and look for businesses that have websites, phone numbers, and visible owners. Now just scrape the names, put them in a Google sheet, easy, done. Step three, you call 50 owners like a man. Pick up the phone, the horn. Don't just email like a shy little girl. Don't send a LinkedIn message like 1,000 other people. Call them, bro. Call them. Old school, OG, And when you call, one important sales hack is to help you actually win here is to focus on establishing trust, which is way more important than some willy-nilly sales hack you're going to see on social media. Just actually do good business the way you would want someone to do to your father or yourself. Honest, For example, hey, is this John? My name's Nima. I'm a local entrepreneur looking to buy a business in landscaping. I came across your company and just wanted to ask, have you ever considered selling or taking some chips off the table? That's all I got to do. Some will hang up on you. Some maybe are curious. And some will say, funny you called, Nima. I've actually been thinking about it. And that's similar to how you get a girl, right? Like, let's say when you were young, a youngster, like you go to the nightclub, you see 20 girls, they look at you. Most of them maybe would think you're a jerk, a creep, a psycho. They weren't interested. They were just looking. But then that one girl, she's in love. You won't know until you ask. And when you ask and you get that, yes, those are your treasure chests. Step 4, send an NDA, okay? If they say they're open to talking, perfect. Quick, I'll send you a quick NDA. Once we have that, I'd love to see some basic financials, just some high-level stuff, P&L, and a rough balance sheet. Okay, done. Don't overthink it. You're not asking for them to take you as their best friend. You're asking to see if there's a business here worth actually pursuing, acquiring, buying, right? Step 5, review financials and then make an offer. So here's what you want, okay? $250,000 plus SDE or EBITDA. Owner is actually involved, and organized, clear books, okay? If this checks out, make a non-binding offer called an LOI. It's just an indication of interest, okay? Say something like this. We're excited to move forward. Based on your numbers, we are in the 1.2 to 1.5 million area, depending on structure. Now that's it. Step 6, sign an LOI, okay? LOI equals letter of intent. This is like a relationship status update. Hey, it's like you're dating, you're exclusive. Let's see if this can work out, right? It's non-binding, but it says you are serious, professional, and you're giving exclusivity for 1 to 2 months, basically. Step 7, okay? Begin due diligence. Now you're in the game. You get under the hood. Look for employees, clients, contracts, legal, inventory, risks. And if that passes, you close the deal like a closer. If not, you walk. That's it, bro. That's it. That's the whole play. Okay? I've closed a bunch of deals in business. All right? A lot of this is just your mindset. Now, why does this work? Because brokers are middlemen. They gatekeep access like a girl. Imagine you're at a nightclub. Back in the day when I was not married, you go out, you want to talk to a girl you like, but there's a one girl in between, like the big girl. You hate that girl, but she's in between. She's nasty. You want to talk to that girl when that big girl's not around. Same in business. That broker will package bad businesses with pretty decks. So when you go direct to the owner, no fees, no broker bias, no inflated comps, it's just you and the truth. And let me tell you, sellers trust people, not these apps. You don't need an MBA from Harvard Business School, but they're woke garbage anyway. You don't need money up front. You need to say, I'm a professional, I got a clear message, I got serious intent, and I got basic follow-up. Like you're committed. This works in home services, medical clinics, local B2B companies, boring businesses with 3 decades of cash coming in annually. So, and if you're wondering, why would someone sell to me instead of a big buyer? It's simple. Again, don't overthink this too much, man. Anyone can do this, okay? Anyone. You're not a big Wall Street hedge fund guy, right? Or a gal. You're not, you're just not. You're someone who's going to keep their name out there. You're going to do right by their team, right? And you're going to close fast. And that's way more valuable than an extra $100,000 on a purchase price. Now you might say, but I've never done a deal before. Good. That's why you build a board, you partner with a lender, and you bring in someone like me. I like looking at deals. I don't have money. No problem. You don't need cash to make offers. You need structure, seller financing, SBA loans, equity partners, maybe someone like me, who's willing to help you close an actual deal. By the way, in my profile, I have my email list. You can join if you're finding this video useful so far. And don't miss my next email. I drop tips. So if you have a deal, capital will find you, not the other way around. Just remember that. I don't know where to start. That's what this video is for. Start by building the list, call the first 10, mess it up, and then just keep getting better, keep getting better, keep getting better. No excuses, just go hard. So if you've looked at 2 listings and called it quits, it's the point to stop playing a tourist and start acting like a boss. You know, like Rick Ross say, boss. You know, the first deal is clearly your hardest, right? But the second, the third, it should get easier. It's like the pipeline's away, okay? So if this helps you, I made a free M&A playbook. You get it, just put in your email, you get on my email list, and yeah, it's a ton of valuable stuff in there. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to this page and let me know what you think in the comment section.